Look at me. Look at me, man. Let me see. A ver. Bam, bam, bam. Let's see. Am I live? Oh, look at me. What's happening, potty people? All right. Let me get shit started. Let me set my invites. Copy that information. You see, I'm getting better at this every time. Oh, what's up, Mr. Fabian? Look at me, I'm gonna like my own shit, so that's how we go. All right, this is what's happening. I'm gonna go ahead and let me paste, and then boom. How you like my beats? We got those beats. Party people in the house. All right, today is episode 17. That's right, episode 17. Vamos a ver. I got my mustache, lleno de Coca-Cola. And I'm drinking that Coca-Cola, man. Gotta stay up. Gotta stay fresh. What's happening, potty people? Yeah, I know. I'm about to drop a freestyle. No, actually, you know what? I used to be pretty good at freestyling back in the day, but I have to have a little bit of liquor in my system so that I can believe I'm good, so that the courage flows. All right. Let me see where my boy Georgie is. Get some peeps into the house. All right, let me see. By the way, today's topic. What is today's topic? Let's see. Let's do what we do best. That's what I said. Gossip. Gossiping is what we do best. Soy cubano, That's how we kick it. We talk shit about everybody, especially when they're not around. But if you're there, we still give it to you. And besides that, I'm looking for new gear. If you know me best, you know that I have a Denon Prime 4 controller, that I have QSC speakers. I'm about to go into the Jose Velez boutique sound coming soon, so I'll be having some self-powered tops and bottoms, and they're going to be boutique. So if you want to find out about that and you want to get involved in this incredible sound that I will be taking to all these different places, that is going to be miniature, since, if you ever notice now, just like dogs are, becoming popular, extremely small, so is sound. So I'm going to be having that as my primary sound system to take to, private parties and stuff like that, events, that don't have sound, and, as my primary. And I am looking to find out what the fuck is coming out in the DJ controller world. I am imagining whether it's going to be something outside the box. And what I mean outside the box is exactly that. Is it going to be something different, staying away from maybe the Pioneer Denon brand, or sticking to the primary guys? Not sure yet. So I wanted to get some insight from you professionales, from the guys, the true motherfuckers out there. Fabian, what do you know? What do you know, my bro? And then maybe we'll go ahead and drop in some Name That Tune, since, it's always our favorite thing to do. Everybody wants to, name that tune. So let me organize. Oh, and by the way, peeps, let me go ahead and post this up right now. It's a bit of a letdown. Sadly, a friend passed away yesterday, and I know one of my boys, DJ Walter, he's going through that. That was his business partner and very close friend. Partner and friend, man. That's tough. to especially lose somebody when you just ran into them, you just saw them the maybe same day or the day before and stuff like that. So the family's going through their tough time of the whole funeral costs and the whole thing it sucks for everybody. I always say that should be a burden that nobody should have to go through, especially after they already lost that person. So I'm gonna go ahead and post up the GoFundMe in here into the thing. And if you feel like dropping some funds and stuff like that, man, that would be awesome. That'll help out. Está ahí el master DJ George Jet. What's happening, my bro? You're the person I should probably want to talk to. Maybe you know something. Maybe I'll go into one of those sophisticated DJ mixers like that you got there. And buy some classic turntables. Maybe that's what I'll put in my studio. Go back old school. Put it retro as fuck. That's a thought. It's gonna be sitting in my studio. It's just gear for me to play with at home. So, that's a thought. Georgie, talk to me. Where you at, bitch? All right, let me get things started right. Hey, of course, my bro, Walter, man. And we're going to miss you in here today. I totally get it. So, we'll catch you on the next week. And I'm going to give you some imports and classics that I only believe you would figure out on that Name That Tune next week. So, ya tú sabes. All right, let me get the show started. Here we go. Bam. 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 Come on, here we go. It's the DJ Hans Shit Show, episode 17. Every Monday we do this between 8 and 9. Today we started at 9 o'clock. You know how it goes. Yeah, I know you're in here, but you're not in here. We like to look at you, George. We like to see your face. You're that hot, sexy, imagination of what we think a DJ should look like, that like, ahí, tú sabes, tremendo papi. So yeah, yep. Also looking for a new microphone for being on here. So maybe you got a good idea, or you got some good hookups with a good kind of condenser, studio style. I've been hearing about like the Rode Mini. Not expensive, $100, and they say it sounds really fucking good. Right now, I'm using this Audio Technica that you see here. ¿Qué tú ves aquí? Esta mierda. Esta mierda que tú ves aquí. And believe it or not, for about $100-something microphone, it's not bad. I would like one that maybe I could step off a little bit further and still get the same clarity, but without picking up so much of the room when I'm not talking, because there's other, as much as I've been setting up the room so it could be nice and quiet, doesn't always go that way. So ya tú sabes. So what do you say, Georgie, what do you think? I need a DJ controller. What do you think? Right on time. He pops in like a little pimple. All right. Look at that kid.
Look at that right spot.
The right spot at the right time. Wait a minute. I'm gonna move over for you. All right. Well, I'm gonna put it aquí so I can be just like you, bro. All right.
Oh wait. Oh, we doing the Zoom thing? Wait a minute. So something's going on here.
Oh shit! Things are happening.
Boom!
Bam, baby! Look at you! You totally went against the rules of me putting your name.
Well, you see what my name is now, right?
Oh yeah. I'm telling you, this guy's got skills. He's always upping me. He's the one upper. Okay. What do you have in the background? I see some. ¿Qué cambiaste? You got more speakers.
No. The background's the same.
It is. Nothing changed. Shit.
Hold on, let me go back to the regular view.
Yeah, you got regular view too?
There we go. There we go.
That's a.
All right,
Oh,
man.
no, and we got Gordy.
What?
Gordy, what's up? China spy? What the fuck? Oh, mira. Hey, we got Andy. All right. And since we got Andy, we got
Mr. Tropical.
Mr. Torbigas. And then when that happens, then you got to do shit like that just for.
Oh, nice. I like it. Where is it?
Oh,
ball right there.
That thing.
Yeah. I get this thing's like reversed.
It's weird. And look, Andy. It's
nice
or now we do this one. Yeah.
No
for Andy. ¿Viste, Andy? No diga que no. No diga que no. So yeah, bro. I'm like right now contemplating. I'm selling my Prime 4 just in case anybody's interested. It's in immaculate condition. Basically has been staying at home in my studio in a controller case, and it only gets used, for practice.
Wow.
¿Viste eso? You want to buy, George?
No.
I'll sell it to you for that other retro mixer you got going there.
Oh, that's a nice mixer, man.
I want that one just for the weekend.
Let me see. Let me adjust the lighting here.
I want it in my yacht.
That would be cool,
dude. Imagine that. Like if you got that kind of money, you should have that kind of gear.
Absolutely. If you have a yacht, you got to have a rotary mixer.
Imagine that shit. You're just sitting there, pushing buttons, going putas in the back,
drinking the good stuff.
Yeah. You got to have the good stuff. And all your backgrounds are just fucking like mountains, with volcanic explosions that you paid for. Just like come out in the background. And you're like, I just dropped a beat, and then it just like my imagination.
Amazing. I'm going on a trip. I'm listening.
Pop that pill, baby.
Where's my pills? Who the fuck took my nuts?
Oh, that was taken a long time ago.
Bueno, that's what it is.
Te levantaste como el gatico.
Sí. ¿Qué pasó?
Oh shit!
You ever wonder when you take a dog to get the balls cut off? They go in the car, they come back with no balls. Then the next time you want to like con them to get in the car.
They're like,
don't you think they have like an idea? Wait, last time we went out, I came back without the balls.
I came back lighter. What's coming up next?
Yeah. I wouldn't get in the car.
Hey, man, you put that together and you think about it.
Break it down.
That dog don't want to lose his nuts. Nobody would want to lose their nuts.
No.
And you think about it, you're like, why? Because I humped your leg a couple of times. Right. What the fuck? You bought me. I didn't ask you to fucking buy me. That's how I show up. That's who I am. I'm a fucking leg humper, and I want to hump your fucking other dogs and, whatever the fuck. That's what we do.
I agree.
Why we should not.
I don't think you should be, messing around with dogs.
Or messing with, the girly dogs with JJ, even though they make a mess with the fucking blood everywhere.
No, I get it. Or they cut the tail.
What do you mean they cut the tail?
They cut the tail, on some dogs.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You had a
terrier that had no tail.
And
at my Boston Terrier, like they cut it so close that it's supposed to be like a little, pig kind of thing. It goes in like like that. It had nothing. It was just an asshole.
Right. That would be kind of cool though.
That's cool. We're just an asshole. Somebody probably cut our tail. That's how we ended up not having tails.
By the way, I got a big beef with people with dogs, man.
Go for it. You know what? I'm gonna second that. So let's see. Maybe it's the same beef, but
I don't know. I've said it before. But
now you're gonna say it on the shit show.
Yeah,
that matters.
Every time I go to somebody's house that has a dog, first I don't like dogs. That's the first thing. I don't care. It's your dog. You bought it. You babysit it. You do whatever you want. I don't like dogs. Period. I like cats. I don't like dogs. But what bothers me is that you sit in the couch, right? And the first thing is the dog comes up to you and starts fucking around with your legs, starts sniffing you and all this stuff.
And the owner doesn't say.
And the owner doesn't say anything, right? And then you kind of like, pet the dog, like, hey, okay, hey, how you doing? Okay, And then the dog kind of thinks that you want to play with him. Right. But you don't. You kind of like start pushing him away a little bit and you're like, okay, that's good. Okay, boy, that's good. Blah, blah, blah. And you bring your hands back saying, okay, I'm retreating. That's it. I'm done. Yeah, no me hold them out, right? So the dog sits down.
Sadly, we should have Decade in this conversation because he has the ultimate dog like that.
No, but no.
Have you seen his little wiry dog?
Yeah, but the dog's all over the place, through your back and your neck, and it's like, no, bro. So listen, so the dog, you tell the dog, oye, relax, whatever. You retreat back to let the dog know, say, hey, I'm done with you. Bro, and the dog sigue jodiendo with the legs. Entonces, the thing I hate is when I'm wearing shorts, the dog starts backing up into my leg. And then if it doesn't have the tail, the ass is hitting my fucking leg, bro.
That's where my subject changes, and it becomes your subject. Here's my thing, and you're right. That's straight asshole on you.
On me or the owner?
Well, no, straight asshole from the dog leaning on your leg.
Right.
And you're basically touching some dog's asshole.
Yeah.
And if, for example, he's sitting on the furniture or whatever, you might have just sat on asshole.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. You're putting your arms all over the couch. That's ass has been through that whole thing.
Yeah. So, and it's fucked up. But here's where I think it gets worse.
What?
I will be at a restaurant.
Okay.
And I am eating. And some people understand that, they'll keep the dog on the outside and they'll maybe have food on the outside. I'm against that too. But I have to say, okay, I can't have everything. But other people will bring their dog into the bar, for example, into the inside of the restaurant, and they'll give you the whole service dog thing, or, you can't ask because it's kind of rude, it might be a service dog or the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
But here's my thing. I'm fine dining at this moment. I am eating out because I want a service that's more, it's better than me sitting at home eating, whatever the fuck I'm going to eat at home. And I want to be served and I want to feel that things are clean and, being taken care of and the whole thing. And then some person will sit right next to me and put their dog next to me. And at some point or another, while I'm eating my steak, I'm looking at that dog's asshole or him licking his balls. And I'm here going, at this moment, would it be rude for me to pull my pants off?
I ain't show him
my asshole in front of the guy and go, hey,
look at this.
If I could, I would lick my balls too.
Right.
And right. Would that be insulting?
Of course.
Well, it's then the same exact thing. Your dog is fucking insulting.
Right. And I got to see the balls hanging and the whole fucking ass.
That's what I mean. They got major hanging balls and shit like that. And you're like, man, not for anything, but they look like human balls, No,
I start comparing them to mine. I get offended sometimes.
So, and that's the thing. I think it's terrible. And then, what do? They treat it like, oh, and then maybe the dog, all of a sudden you're like fucking having that, good bite. Right. And that dog sees some other fucking dog and he's like, Roar! It's like me saying when I see Tony walking by or whatever, I go, yo, fucking Tony! Right over there. It's like,
all that's over there.
What the fuck is going on? Why the fuck is that dog yelling? He's not where he's supposed to be. He's in a human place where humans need to act better than they should. Why can't you imagine that that's not a place to bring your fucking dog?
They just have no respect. You see them in the grocery stores.
Yeah.
By the produce aisle. You know how it's low?
Costco.
And the dogs are sniffing the lettuce and shit.
And no in Costco now. Now I notice everybody, because I guess somebody brought their dog in and they said, hey, it's cool.
Right. So they now everybody has a service animal.
And here's the thing. Come on, listen. I have a dog too. Listen, I do enjoy dogs and the whole thing. And I take my dog to the dog park. I take my dog to the dog beach.
Right.
I might even take my dog on a walk through places where people are and stuff like that.
You should take it to the nightclub.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to Story and walk in with a dog.
By the way, where I work at some places, they bring the dog in, and I feel bad for the dog at that moment because they're all flipping the fuck out because of the light, the loud music.
Give him a Molly. Oh, pet. Oh, doggy, what's his name? Oh, Freddy. Hey, Freddy. Le mete una pastilla por la boca, bro.
That dog will never fucking leave that.
Hold him out, bro. Fucking dog.
And then I'll take it to another level. People with kids.
Oh. Let's get that one started.
Hey,
you're a little angry today.
You know what? You're right. I am a little. Can I tell you?
I like when you go on rants. Go.
Here's the thing. Today I've been on Facebook, and you know how many times I had something to say, and
oh, yeah, flip me to the other side, bro.
Huh? You want the other side?
Yeah, because I want to lay back like this.
All right, espérate.
There we go. Now I can see.
All right, better. Wait, I'll lean back this way so we don't look like we're cuddling.
Yeah. Face off. Hold on, we got to do the face off first before you go on the.
Wait, espérate. It's hard.
Let me get the microphone.
Get out, man.
I'll stay still.
Wait.
Get over a little more. Oh, but move your head.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get the height right.
Oh.
I'm like retarded. You know what? I'm gonna have to figure out one day how to make the camera move with me in the right way.
Not the opposite way.
That just annoys me.
It does. It kills me.
All right, so today I wanted to rant about so much fucking shit. I must have like a little tick going. Something's bugging me.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me do a share party. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you do a share party from here?
Hold on.
Share the story. Google this thing. There should be a way to do a watch party.
All right, share now with friends. Share to your story, public. I'm gonna try that one just for fun.
All right.
You know, all right.
Share to a friend's profile so I can share this stuff to people's profile.
Yeah, there you go. Share now with friends. Here's another one.
Share to a group. Share to a page.
Share on friends yeah, that's fucked up. Share on a friend's profile.
Right.
Hold on, I'm gonna try that. Let me see who the fuck I don't know.
Mándasela a decade.
Wait, you know what? Fuck yeah, bro. Hold on.
Okay. I'm gonna share right now.
Somebody I really don't like.
Only me. Why would I only share it to myself? That doesn't make any sense.
Why does Decade have two friends? 2 pages.
One is winter protection plan. Oh, and you know what? I've noticed that the select privacy, there's now an only me with a little lock. So when you share it, only you see it.
What?
Yeah, it's weird. It's something new that they added. You know, okay, I just shared it live, regular.
Oh shit.
Okay. All right, here we go.
All right.
Okay, what were you saying? Kids. Go. Shoot.
Kids. Okay, off the bat. ¿Qué coño se me cayó la mierda? Scared the fuck out of me.
¿Qué pasó, man? Se cayó
una
mierda.
El mojón se cayó del screen. All right. So kids, you know, some kids are nice, some kids are annoying, some kids, you know, want to jump in on the adults' conversations and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And you, like, for example, you have a gathering of friends over.
Right.
And as we all have them now, we have friends with kids. And what happens? They don't tell you shit.
Right.
And they pop the fuck up with their kid to your fucking adult party.
Right.
What do you do at that moment? Do you send them home?
No, you can't. You got to let them in.
You got to deal with that shit. And then,
right.
I would like to say it just like this. If you ever are listening to this right now and you're that person who has a fucking kid, whether it's the sweetest kid in the world or the most annoying motherfucker in the place to be, do not bring your fucking kid to an adult party. Do not take your kid out to a bar or restaurant after 11 o'clock at night unless you just had no fucking choice because you're driving home from Disney World or something and everybody's hungry and and you have no other fucking choice. Honestly, I think go through a drive-through. Don't stop into a fucking maybe the hot spot Applebee's in fucking North Dakota. That's how it works over there. And bring your fucking kid and then have them next to you at the bar. While you're, it's like, come on. I accept you to bring your kid to Hooters because you're trying to teach them adults, kind of like, hey, you're going to want this later. I get that. That's a rite of passage kind of thing. Dad brings son to Hooters. Maybe later when he's 18, strip club. Got it.
Oh, geez. Is that an ad? Do you have a new sponsor?
Trying to get that sponsor.
Oh, I see.
Woo! Oh, yeah, DJ Peter. What's up?
Ponga ahí el all-purpose flower. ¿Tú no tienes ahí el logo ese? The one that goes around the circle that says the shit
flower. ¿Cómo es eso? I don't know the stuff you're talking about.
Oh no, all permits. Sorry, solutions.
All permit.
What did I say?
I don't know. All-purpose flour.
Oh, I don't know. I always get those confused.
Mira. No, now we put.
I like that.
Ese es mejor.
Hey.
Mira, now I got it right, ¿viste?
Yeah, you got it right in the right place.
Oh shit. So yeah, there's lots of little.
Yeah, leave your kids at home, man. Or at least say, "Hey, is it okay to bring the kid?" And then you tell them no. and hang up on them
and lose that friend.
Oh, wait, they're static. Bye.
No, you know what you do? You tell them, no, listen, it's like we're gonna have a stripper.
Oh,
so don't bring the wife either.
That's right. Y después le dice que no, they didn't show up.
Say, listen.
Yeah. They'll probably ask.
So yeah. I mean, there's certain things that I think that as common sense should be, you should know fucking better. And everybody breaks those fucking rules. Right.
They do.
And they don't think it applies to them. Once again, with the dog, with the fucking,
Another one that also bothers, I'm sure it bothers you too.
This is part of the topic, but it was supposed to be.
Oh, what's the topics? What's the topics?
Gossip.
Something about masturbation.
Yeah.
They say, "Oh, wait, go on.
Let's do what we do best."
I'm like, okay,
not masturbation. No, gossip.
No?
And then gear and what's coming out, the inside scoop, and let me see. Wait, was that it? Yeah, I think that was it. I was gonna write other stuff in there. Things we hate about DJing.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Things we hate.
The other thing is on a quick note.
Yeah.
When you the DJ comes by, a friend of you're DJing at whatever bar, and friend of DJ shows up, and they say, "Oye, ponme whatever," like change the music. Like, doesn't the DJ already know not to fucking tell another DJ to change the fucking music?
Why would you fucking do that?
I don't understand, but they do that all the time.
That's the problem, and you want to be a part of the problem. It's like the obvious thing you don't do.
Unless you're having a horrible night and nobody's feeling it, and you walk in there and the bar is like dead, and you're like, and you're like, dude, there's nobody dancing. What the fuck you doing?
And you're doing it.
Then you go, hey, Hans, ponme un poquito.
That's when you do. That's when you gather all your DJ friends and you have what do you call those? Moments where you have a sit down with your DJ friend and give them the reality. Listen, there's times when DJs just quit and stop DJing. They sell their gear. They go into something like real estate. Since they have that many, friends on their list of people who they used to invite to do coke with, now they buy homes.
Right.
You know how many of the DJs I know that got into real estate?
Oh, that's a great topic. I was just going to tell you about that too.
That's the aftermarket. It's the what do they get into? And man, I'm not going to lie to you, it's mostly real estate. Or is it for everybody? Everybody gets.
I think Kmart was running a special on 103rd. Ahí en la, like 2 for 1. Real estate licenses here in Hialeah. And everybody's now selling houses. Oh, on the same fucking note, these realtors that post on social media, on, you know, like if you type for, like, you know how you go to Google and you type in like 2-bedroom, 3-bath, whatever, townhouse or whatever, and then all of a sudden they start coming out on Facebook.
On your, on your all
right?
your posts.
Right. But these fuckers, what they do is they show you a nice picture of the house, right? They say 3-2 pool, and nice, and they mete información like left and right, this and that. But the most important thing, which is what?
Price.
The fucking price. They don't put it on.
I got a worse one than that.
What?
Well, recently I was looking for a place to rent.
Okay.
You know, so I was moving out of my place, and one of the things I said is like, where should I start kind of looking? And, you know, because I didn't want to jump into a real estate agent. I said, I want to find it myself, maybe save that third month or whatever, maybe negotiate something. And I said, you know, let me see what areas I'm going to look through. So I started digging through. Facebook has something for real estate. There's rent something. And, you know, there's like a few of them. And what I noticed is that some of these homes kept popping up, the same ones, like, you know, on that lower budget that you're like saying, man, if I could fucking get something at this price,
got it,
I'd be fucking, you know, like, man, I'd have extra money for a bunch of shit.
Right.
So I would look at that house and it would be for rent already. Oh, they just picked that one up. So sorry, buddy, but hey, what are you looking for in what area? And, you know, here, let me.
Right. Like a bait and switch, basically.
Yeah, it's exactly all it is. And the thing about it is that they all do it, and you have to fucking go through the hurdle, whether you go through an agent or not. They will all pull that shit on you.
Yeah, because they all want to make a percentage. So what happens is they don't even put the address, so you don't look it up. No, they're sneaky bastards, man. Sneaky bastards,
man. Oh, and then where in the place that I moved into, there was like besides, you know, the 3 months, there was a $500 fee for
cleanup.
No, for not destroying anything on your way in.
What?
On your way in, like if you move in and the movers or you fucking scrape the wall going into the building, because it's, you know, it's
I never heard of that, but okay.
And I was just like, wow, fucking, you know, shit.
Wow.
You know, they come up with these great fucking things, and in the fine print, it never says anything about like, well, if you don't fuck shit up, we'll give that money back to you.
Right.
So these are just things that they take and take. Right. It's like they're trying to find ways to take more money out of the move.
I know they have like a wear and tear. You know, they used to charge you a deposit in case you destroy something in the house, you know, like the range or rompe, you know, I don't know, you tear the whole rug out.
That's what your security deposit.
Right. But now they also have a wear and tear.
You know, so what the fuck then does the security deposit do? You know, it's like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. They're adding all these.
They're adding stuff to keep the money you gave them. Yeah.
Yeah. And at the end, they're trying to make sure they're not. And most of the time, they don't even put it in an escrow account.
Wow.
So that money is like, hopefully they'll want to give it back to you because they already spent that shit on strippers and hoes and more drugs and that party they did that weekend. Yeah, we got that motherfucker with that $500.
Yeah, he'll never see that again. He's
scraped
the floor outside the door, the movers.
Oh, dude, let me tell you, when I moved in, I was on top of those guys. I was like, hey.
Well, yeah.
You're only through here. I would double wide open the doors. I put shit everywhere to make sure they couldn't fuck anything up.
Wow.
Yeah, man. And then how about that IKEA furniture? Don't ever try to move that once.
No, you can only move it once.
One move and you're done.
That's it.
After that, everything's like fucking wobble.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking terrible. So, Andy, why are we assholes, bro? I'm jumping into old messages Probably. How
Oh,
long?
that's all right.
5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's all right. He's calling us singao. He's calling
Yeah, bro.
assholes.
¿Qué le pasa?
Eso, bro.
Oye, here. Don't
Mira,
get mad. Mira.
Puso pussy también. Man, why are they so angry today?
You know
The
what?
advertisers.
I think it's something with the moon.
Mm.
It's or we're going through that. What is it? I'm gonna fuck this up. Celestial fucking thing where all the planets are in order.
Right.
Heard about that shit?
Yeah.
It happens every fucking 6,000 years, and it's supposed to be that all the planets are aligned, and if from the sky, two planets actually look like they're colliding.
Oh, they're in line.
Yeah, they're fully in line, all of them. But then it makes me wonder, have you heard about Planet X?
No.
Oh, I watched that channel. No, there's supposed to be a planet that we never see because it's on the other side of the sun.
Oh, so it's hiding back there.
Yeah. So do you ever stop and then say, motherfucking scientists, do they just sit down and fucking make shit up?
It could be. You're right. I never thought of that.
You know, and okay, here's my
DJ Hans discovered a planet.
I could say that.
Dale, go for it.
You know, I was squinting and I was looking at the sun, and there was a little, and it might have been a planet that cut across, and I'm gonna name it Planet Hans.
That's it. No, that's it.
And bro, no one's the wiser.
As a matter of fact, it kind of looks like your logo. Black
with a little white dot. It looks like a little jizz.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Menopause. What's going on? Wait, what's happening, Andy? We got Andy Kim in the house.
Menopause.
Oh, Andy.
Buy a home.
But yeah, so then that's the thing about the planets and stuff like that. And then I watch those, TV shows about planets and stuff. And then, how they say, because when you're looking at this planet and it passes through that and they see the rings on the planets and everything. I've never had a telescope that fucking good.
No.
I don't think I've ever even seen the Big Dipper that well. And that's just little dots, It's like, how the fuck do you like? Then they say you see the red planet. That's Mars. That's like right there. That's the next planet up.
Mm-hmm.
I
don't know, man. You're gonna need to have Neil deGrasse Tyson, an astrophysicist.
We're gonna put him in. We're gonna have a show. It's gonna be called "The Really Dumb."
Science for stupid people.
Fucking retard. He's gonna fucking call it quits 2 minutes. Bro, you're stupid.
Yo, you're stupid.
I can't be here. That was a good impression.
That was good. You should get the guy that does that thing. How is it that he does? The hands?
What's his name?
Yeah, that's the guy. Neil deGrasse Tyson. He has his hands like this.
He does that?
Yeah, well, it's a meme.
It's
you ever seen the meme? It's a black and white meme. He's like this.
I thought it was one of the other science guys, like Bill Nye.
Oh, no, that guy's cool.
Not even a science guy.
No, he's not.
What the fuck is that?
Doesn't matter.
Now, you don't have to be a chef to be a chef anymore. You don't have to be a science guy to be like Rachel Ray. She's not a fucking chef. She didn't go to fucking culinary school.
Yeah, you don't need to be a DJ to DJ either.
Oh, never needed. That's one of the ones that you're like.
That's why you got Spotify.
I keep telling my wife, I go, you don't understand. You don't need to fucking do anything. You just have to grab the songs that you like and play one after the other. And people will say, wow, she's really fucking great.
Right.
That's it. She can make more money than me.
Andy says, seriously, buy a home. Dude, I already bought one. What do you want me to do? I'm looking for a second one.
I'm considering buying a home in the next year.
Right.
I'll talk to you, Andy, about that.
Yeah.
We'll have that conversation.
Move them in.
Yeah,
talking about Andy, Asians. How come you never see Asians on the news?
I don't know.
You always see a white guy, black guy.
You're being serious. I thought you had.
Seriously. How come you never see like a Asian guy commit crimes or something?
Well, the only time you ever see, no, you do see him in the news, but it's only like when they rob a Chinese store inside like New York City. And then he's like, he was a big, tall black man. And
right. Right.
He come in and say, you break, you buy.
Right. But that's it. You never see an Asian guy complain about anything.
Or if they're having a mathematical situation or something.
If you want to piss them off, call them Orientals.
Really?
Yeah, bro. They don't like the word Oriental.
Is that a black thing?
I don't know. You just don't call an Asian guy Oriental. They're not from the Orient, I guess.
I guess. I'm ignorant, so.
I don't know.
Well, Asian. Is it then proper to say Asian?
Asian, yeah, you can say Asian.
Because but then when you say Asian, you're also including.
Hey, how come you're getting lower and lower on the screen? What is your spine like breaking or something?
I think it's my chair.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah. So I'm doing the show like this today.
It starts and ends like this. That's just to piss people off. That's annoying. Yeah. No, but back to the Asians. Here we go. Like calling a Cuban a Mexican. No, that's different.
Nah.
That's different.
Do you really get offended by that? I don't.
Here, okay. I don't get offended, but here's the thing. When you're not Latin, you don't know the difference between one or the other. Yeah. And I understand that. I understand that I see a Mexican, I might recognize a Mexican, but sometimes I see a Mexican and I won't know until he opens his mouth.
Right. If
he's Mexican or he's Honduran, or Peruvian, there's a lot of that South American stuff like that, or Puerto Rican. Sometimes they say I look Puerto Rican or that I speak Puerto Rican, it's like in Spanish.
And then what about when they insist that you're from Puerto Rico, even though you're not? No, Puertorriqueño.
Pero no.
No. The fuck, bro?
No, yeah. The thing about it is that I don't speak like the regular Cubans, like the now Cubans.
Right.
I speak like the then Cubans. Like
right.
My parents and
grandparents.
Your
parent Cuban.
And it's funny though because some of the people that my parents know speak the now Cuban. It just depends on when you got here.
Right.
And then I have a little California thrown into my accent. So that
throws them off. They think you're Mexican.
And then I'm Puerto Rican. That's the thing. And in California, I'm Mexican 100%.
Yeah. You go to the beach and they say, hey, who called the taxi driver? Who called the taxi?
But but then Asians, I'm starting, because my wife is all into Koreans, and she likes the style. She likes their music. She likes the way they dress and the whole thing. And
who?
My wife
likes what?
She likes all the whole Asian concept. Like the Japanese, their homes, the language.
Oh yeah.
The Korean,
Well, they just look like Chinese. To me, they all look like Chinese
they
restaurants.
All fucking, yeah. And that's on them because
they always have that little candle that looks like this,
and then the little sides of the house,
the background noise.
And no matter where you go, the music sounds identical when they play that with the little voice.
Right.
It's all, is that? With the little harpy sound.
Oh, shit, somebody's sending me something here.
No, watch. We're all fucking, man. We're so wrong, probably. But that's what I'm used to. And then somewhat, sorry, Andy. Andy doesn't even look Asian.
No, bro. He looks like Steve Aoki.
A white guy who wears a wig. That's very straight haired.
No, he's
yeah.
He's Asian. He looks Asian with long
Asian,
hair.
But he's got a very Americanized look to him too.
Yeah.
He's a big blend.
Yeah.
Did we get that right, Andy?
He doesn't look like the guy at the Chinese restaurant.
No. He looks more like a corporate Asian.
Yeah.
he sells real estate. All right, were you a DJ?
I will scalp you. People think he's Indian.
Indian too, yeah. Because of the hair. That's more because of the hair.
And because of the hair, yeah.
And because he's not so Asian. And by the way, is that insulting when you say Asian and you do this?
You know what they call us, right?
Round eye.
Round eye.
The first time I heard that shit, I was like, fucking amazing.
Yeah, bro.
I would never think of that. It's like, it would come from the other side.
Yeah.
We'll never know who hopped the fence. But that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I've been hearing that Asians are getting plastic surgery to get the little or the inside one.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Why, man? I think honestly, I think
it looks cool. I think it looks cool, man. I wouldn't mess around with that.
Off the bat, I think that they're stealthier.
Right.
If you're Asian, you're stealthy in every part of the way. You look like you've been hit by
streamlined. Yeah.
You're smoother.
Yeah.
Their skin is way smoother. They're almost hairless.
Right.
How
do you know that?
I've been to Thailand. No, not yet. Actually, that'll be one of the trips soon. And the Korean men are starting to look more like Korean women.
Hold on, let me get this girl over here. I'm telling you, bro. But yeah, they're never on the news. Asians are never on the news. The only time you see an Asian on the news is like Dirty Dining.
No.
Our ribs was not there. Well, that's like Indian. That wasn't even Chinese.
That was terrible.
That was horrible.
No, but here's the thing. Here's another time you'll see them in the news. What? And they're all running at the same time, and there's Godzilla in the background.
In a movie?
It's always in the way, and then there's it's
Godzilla. Yeah.
And it's always some girl, and then Godzilla's foot crumbles everybody.
I took this from a comedian back in like the 90s. If you notice, if you ever go to a Chinese restaurant, this is not my joke, by the way. I stole this. If you go to a Chinese restaurant, no matter what you tell the waitress or the waiter, they'll tell you yes. It's in their culture to always say yes to everything.
Disagree, because why the fuck not, right?
Right. So you go fried rice, you order fried rice. Yes. Fried rice, yes. You order fried rice. Does it have pork? Yes. Does it have onions? Yes. Does it have crayons? Yes, crayons. We have lots of crayons in there. Yes to everything. It's in their nature to say yes.
Now let me ask Andy Kim something. So you're saying K-pop is the reason why these guys are looking very feminine, or is it just culture? Is it a culture? I thought it was more culture.
It's the hair.
You see that more now. I don't know. I feel like they're a little more open sexually.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, by the way. First of all, I got no.
By the way, Andy has such beautiful hair. He could be trans. We don't know.
We don't
know.
It'd be easier for him.
I want to put makeup on him.
You wanna,
yeah.
That soft skin and everything, and you're like, man,
why not take him to the club? See what happens. After a couple of beers, they're not gonna know the difference.
Oh,
hey,
man.
y esta china que vino aquí, la china. I'm just hanging out with una china. I'm telling you.
Oh, and okay. So now,
and they also get offended when you call them Chinese, even though they're not Chinese. He's Korean.
Well, Andy's Korean. I'm imagining.
Andy's Korean, yeah.
Okay.
And by the way, Andy's a cool guy. I mean, I love the guy. I'm just saying.
Well, he's the only one we have that we could speak to right now to begin with. That follows the whole. He is Asian.
Yeah, he is.
He's not from China. He didn't bring the.
But,
Chinese virus.
I think definitely Andy, we need to put him in a. I'm gonna hire a makeup person,
and see how girly we can make him.
Yes.
See how far we could take it. We could fool our friends.
He has no hair.
You know
no
what?
Hair and long hair. All you need is makeup. That's it.
And George, have you been to the Palace restaurant in South Beach?
Yes.
They have a guy that looks just like you with tits.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's me, bro. Shut up. God damn it.
We know Sundays, man. You can never be found.
I can't.
It's always hard to find you on a Sunday. Man, what's George doing on a Sunday? He's like,
you fucking tell people, dude? Come on.
With the makeup.
Bro, I can't keep a secret from anybody. All right, what else?
Korean with a C in Spanish, Coreano like that.
Coreano, soy coreano.
I'm learning shit now, maybe. Or he's got something against K's.
I put P in your Coke. Oh, that's what Andy says.
He puts pee in your Coke.
Yeah. But yeah, bro. Next time you go to a Chinese restaurant, make sure they're Chinese. That can barely speak English. Yeah, number five. Yeah, it comes in. Ask them. Just throw it in there. Oh, does this come with crayons?
And
yeah, it's got lots of crayons in there.
You know, I go to this one place, and where I go, they speak perfect fucking Cuban, not Spanish, Cuban.
How's that?
And they are Asian as fuck. It's a Chinese, restaurant. But I will go up to the girl and be like, I'll talk to her in Spanish. He said, "No, porque no sabe." And you're like,
yeah,
you just fucking threw me fucking off. It's like I can't.
You know why? There's a lot of Chinese that went to Cuba, and there's a lot of Cuban Chinese people.
Man, there's a lot of everything in Cuba. That's the thing about
that too.
Asian that too. And especially Arabs too.
Oh, both really? That I haven't seen.
Indian owned. Okay, here's my number one rule.
Did you buy the Sharpie for the dot?
With the dot?
Dot.
I got the dot. I got the dot. I bought it at 7-Eleven. Comes with a special price.
They should sell those like little packages. In case you forget
only in red.
Yeah,
the red color.
Well, like masks. You know what happens? Right now every time we leave the house, we gotta have our mask. You get in the car, and then like, oh shit, I have no mask in the car. You gotta go back home to get the mask. I think they should sell little dots in 7-Eleven.
Oh, dude, I saw this. I guess one of those videos that they put on TikTok, and it's some guy who forgot his mask.
Yeah.
So he runs into like a little Walgreens and shit. And he's like, "I need to buy a mask." And he's like, "Oh, sir, you can't come in here without a mask." We're like, "But I need to buy a mask." Bro, that shit was funny. And then the guy's like, "But how can I get a mask? I need a mask, so if not, I can't go anywhere." Like, "Sorry, sir, you're going to have to next time, you just come with a mask. We can't help you." So he's like, "Shit." So he runs out into the street, and it's somewhere like in New York, and there's a street vendor with a bunch of fucking masks everywhere. And he's like, "Oh, nice. Mask." And he's like, "Oh, sir, you're not wearing a mask. We can't sell you a mask unless you have a fucking mask." The guy's like freaking the fuck out. He runs home and he doesn't know what the fuck to do. And he thinks, and he's like, goes on Amazon, orders a fucking box of masks. And the fucking guy from Amazon gets there and he's about to get his fucking box. And the guy goes, "Oh, sir, you have a mask." You fucking turn it off.
Bro, I'm gonna have to search for that. That's gotta be hysterical.
And then the guy, it doesn't end there. Then the guy,
there's more.
The fuck out. He shoots himself and dies, and he goes up to heaven. Yeah. And he gets in there, and Jesus is about to fucking let him in, and he turns around and he's wearing a mask. And he goes, "Oh, you don't have a mask. You can't come in here without a mask." Oh, dude. And then you see a bunch of people in the background, all fucking in heaven, all happy, wearing masks.
All happy. Yeah. And he can't get in. Wow. That's good. It made people creative,
bro. Yeah, man. That's what I was saying, that before this whole TikTok and Vine and Instagram and those short videos and, YouTube, everything. Creativity is fucking off the wall.
Yeah.
so much shit. You don't need TV. You watch like Saturday Night Live and you're like, man, these guys are making way too much money.
Look at the guy with the cranberry and singing.
Yeah.
He got a house. He married his
$10,000.
girlfriend. No, they got him a house, $300,000 home or something like that.
Or he bought it cash.
Right.
The house he bought cash with the money from, I guess, all those different things.
Mm-hmm.
He got the truck,
yep.
which the cranberry people could have done fucking better than that piece of shit truck. I'm sorry. I'm sure he was
Listen,
like,
bro, if you're paying my house, you can give me whatever car you want, bro. I don't care, bro. I'll drive a tricycle.
But at that moment, you put him on the spot and you go like this, hey, cranberry guys, you're fucking amazing, but
you could have bought me a better car.
How much is this piece of shit? Yeah, come on. I made you. It's like you were cranberry crap before me.
Yeah.
Fucking Fleetwood cranberry, which is like beyond super fucking cool because you don't know how long that shit's gonna last for. This guy's not gonna be fucking cool forever. How many fucking videos can he do? I think he's done actually.
No, one. That's it. He did one and that's it.
He was a great idea. I'll tell you this, when I first saw the video before it got viral, or maybe it was already just about to become viral or whatever.
Yeah.
I saw it and I go, this is fucking cool, man. This guy's fucking on a longboard.
Yeah.
He's going pretty fast. He's drinking fucking this shit and singing along and he's not falling over.
Right.
If I tried that shit, honestly, I'm going to fall over.
Yeah. And especially in Hialeah.
I'll say this.
Could you imagine you on a longboard in Hialeah on 103rd Street? And La 103 right there off La.
Here's the thing about it. Miami sucks for longboards because the roads, the gravel is a piece of shit. Like if you go to California and stuff like that, and you go through Sherman Oaks and shit like that, those are smooth and they're either up or down. So either you're probably walking up or you're gliding down the fucking road all over the fucking place. I used to love that about California and skateboarding, that you could go so fucking fast.
Yeah, Andy Kim looks like a skateboarder.
Yeah, actually, like he looked like the old he was an Asian dude. Yeah, he was back in the day when
he could have been Chinese.
He could have. I think he was Korean too. The guy, he was a really good. You see, now you put me on the spot. I can't remember the name, so
I don't
know. Forget it. Hey, Andy, you know how to play Name That Tune? We're gonna do K-pop songs only. Man, let me tell you, my wife is hooked on that fucking K-pop shit. Right now, she is in the other room with the album that just came out called B from BTS.
Yeah.
And it just came in the mail from fucking Korea. And it's got a bunch of like pictures and stories behind every one of the members and all this crazy shit. And she is going through every picture and she's doing like a reveal of the album on TikTok. And bro, I don't get it, but
I don't either. I'm trying to see where they have the watch. I think they got rid of watch parties.
They don't have that anymore.
I don't think so. Because
it's called B. Oh yes, it would be C, and they have like 4 or 5. The funny thing, I didn't think that they had so many albums already, but yeah, those people have a bunch of albums, and they have a thing called the Army, the BTS whatever Army, and they're like Lady Gaga's fan club kind of thing, where they fucking if Lady Gaga says kill somebody. They just they don't ask questions. They just fucking go out and do whatever the fuck. You're not into K-pop. Come on. It's the only fucking cool things you know. No, you guys have soul. You guys have a lot of soul. That's actually where we want to go. We want to go check out Seoul. I hear that it's an amazing downtown kind of like cool.
I know you got soul.
They got a very hip vibe going on over there with like nightclubs and shit. It's all crazy.
Right.
I don't know, man. Sounds like, sounds interesting. I got family. Oh, by the way, I got Japanese family.
Oh, you do? Oh.
Yeah, my uncle's name is Hatanaka.
Wow.
I have a cousin named Yumi. I got like 20 cousins. They fucking breed like bunnies. And the funny thing is that you're not allowed to have so many kids in Japan. But yet, these
they figured out how to do it.
Yeah, well, if you have enough money. And I think I got a family that knows how to win the lottery from my understanding.
Right.
Because they won the lottery twice. And I can't even fucking connect 3 on a lottery ticket. There we go. Okay. Kim looks. Who does he look like? Yeah, he does look between Korean and Indian. No shit, bro. Andy's like, bro, these guys. The show's about you, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, look, his dad was born in Japan. So that would make him Japanese, but not by how does that work?
By injection.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Get this back out.
So when you guys jerk off, do you use the same sticks? All right, that was that.
Another thing is, it's hard to find a fat Asian guy.
Nah, that's not true, man.
Nah, most of them are skinny.
E Honda.
Who's that?
From Street Fighter.
Yeah, but that's a game.
No, man. There's sumo wrestlers. They have a whole culture of it.
Hold on, let me help you out. There we go. Really?
Yeah, man. It's a whole culture, man. You have to be overweight. You eat whatever the fuck you want all day. If I was living in wherever sumo wrestlers are from, because I'm not sure if they're Chinese, Japanese, Korean, what.
Am I centered on the screen? Wrestler. Am I centered?
Are you're doing what I was doing? What?
Oh, yeah, anybody else gonna jump on today, or what's going on?
No, today is we're gonna call it something. What was it again? I named it linear planet conjunction. Yeah. So everybody is on a sorrow. I'm gonna call it the sad show today. It's like
because Andy's not on it.
Andy. And since it's so Asian, we're gonna when we end the show, we'll do it with samurai sword style, like ending.
All right.
Well, hey, we should ask them about things that they're creating, like DJ controllers, since everything's made in China.
Oh yeah. What do you got there, Andy Kim?
Andy, what do you know about new gear?
Yeah,
new DJ gear that's coming out. Explosive new shit. Speaking of gear, though, really on a serious tip, the Pioneer Flex.
Yeah.
Once again, because I know we talked about it, but
yeah,
I think it's such a piece of shit.
Who cares? Oh
no, here's a better one today. What just came out? The Pioneer. What is it? DJM 10. The mixer.
Oh, the 11.
No, it's not an 11. It's still considered a 10.
Really?
Yeah, as a matter of fact.
Oh, yeah. The one with the longer faders.
The V10 LF.
Yeah.
For less functions.
Less functions. Yeah. They should have just called it the Black Edition.
Hey, I hate when this happens. I go into Blur.
Is that a webcam?
Yeah.
Why does it do that? I've never seen a webcam do that ever.
Yeah. All of a sudden, I have to do this. And then maybe. Just trying to.
Put like a pen or something in front. Something like a obstacle that's.
Vamos a ver.
That's weird. That's a problem.
It is a problem.
Disconnect your
Should I?
disconnect the webcam and put it back in. See what happens.
It only happens when I get too close, like with something.
Bro, hold on. We got fucking tech support right here. Let's call.
We got tech support.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Hello,
Andy Kim.
hello. Yes, I can help you. This is Tony. This is tech support.
Hold on. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna switch my cam. Hold on. Let me see. Cam switch. Okay, let me get sexy.
You must reboot. You must reboot the computer. Reboot it, and then shut it down.
Like that.
Reinstall Windows.
Oh.
There you go. You fixed it.
No, that's the other camera.
Oh, business.
Oh,
hey, you got it.
Yeah, that's the thing. It just fucks up. I don't know why the fuck it does that.
That's weird.
Once again with the sponsor. Woo!
Oh,
the shit show sponsor. All Permit Solutions Incorporated.
Permit man.
Everything is on container.
Wrong type of people.
Oh, look, Andy could write. Andy, can you write in the language?
Yeah.
That's fucking amazing.
I think that means shit show.
That means shit show?
Yeah.
I'm going to look into it. Hold on.
Hey, Kim, write shit show on Japanese or whatever language that is, Korean.
Yeah, you know what? As a matter of fact, Andy, I'm gonna ask you how you write, and I don't want to sound faggy as fuck right now, but it'll probably turn my wife on if I could write "Hey, sexy" in Korean. Mm. Oh yeah, and make sure you're not. Don't fuck with me. Don't make.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah. I can see it now.
What did you say, honey? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. You have a huge cock.
And I want it. What the fuck? Hans has been telling that to for 30
everybody,
days.
Hey, got a huge cock, everybody.
Yeah.
No, man, that's fucked up. No, but actually, yeah, I'm thinking of something that I could put in her bedroom, for maybe the holidays, like a Christmas present or something. I'm gonna say hello.
But you know what? She's not gonna know what that means.
Well, she'll look it up. I know her.
Oh, really? How's she gonna look it up? Was she gonna draw it?
Well, she has translation things for her phone. That's the other thing. She talks to Korean people and Filipinos, and she speaks all the languages, Mandarin and whatever, Cantonese and all that shit. She's so deep into it that she has a bunch of friends. So basically, what Andy Kim just wrote is, "Hey, sexy." It don't look like me sexy.
I don't know if it looks like a dog with a big butthole. You see it? You see the first character looks like a dog with a big butthole.
No, it looks like an egg riding a skateboard.
A skateboard, yeah.
He's olling. He's doing an ollie. The second part looks like a girl's ass, which is
Could you blow that up? Put it huge on the screen. Let's decipher this thing.
Hold on, we're gonna do that right now.
I know you got technology back there.
I got technology.
Let's blow this up. Let's decipher this.
Let's see.
All right. Something tells me you're gonna take a picture with your cell phone. Because, by the way, that's Hans's method of
technology.
Technology. He takes a picture with a cell phone,
and then I do that.
And then you do that. I knew it.
See, but that was quick. Yeah.
Could you put it on a split screen though?
Oh no, you're asking for too much.
Coño, man.
No, I can probably wait. You know what? Come from some young men. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Put it back on. Put it back on. Let me take a screenshot. I'm gonna take a screenshot of your screenshot. Go.
Aren't there some copyright laws?
Yeah, but go ahead and put it up. Just hold this. All right, hold on. Yeah, I got it.
Oh shit. we're doing things.
No, bro. Okay, we're professionals here, bro.
Tú no sabes. Espérate. I wonder if when I write that and I copy and paste into my Photoshop, if it's going to copy and paste into the same language, or if it's just going to translate it into
Gotta go in here though.
into crap. You know what? I'm going to do this. Bam, bam. And I am going to paste it. And there it is. I'm going to enlarge it.
All right, there we go. Okay, so the first one looks what like a
little egg on a skateboard.
An egg on a skateboard.
The other second part, oh, and that one's more complicated.
Oh, I know what this is. It's a guy breakdancing with doing a split, and the other guy is holding a gun at him.
Now, here's the thing: the middle part looks like a
ledge
of a girl's cleavage or butt from a window.
Yeah. No, but if you look, okay,
like window drapes that are open and closed.
All right, so this is what I see. I see a ledge. The bottom L thing is a ledge. The guy's breakdancing. Those are his legs are apart.
Are you talking about the last thing?
No. The middle. Okay, we did the dog. I mean, the guy in the skateboard. The next one over.
Egg. Okay, the next one.
The next one over is it's an L, backwards L, upside down L. Looks like a ledge.
Okay, and it's a guy running into the ledge.
Right, he's running out because the guy's holding a gun at him. He's pointing a gun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you see it now?
I see the guy, and he's got backup too, but the other guy isn't pointing out the gun yet.
No, not yet. Right.
Not yet. So, and then there's a teepee.
No, wait. Now listen to this. The next one, the one with the A and the stick, is the guy falling down the building. It's a side view.
He's actually falling down. And then at the end, it's when he fell on his ass and he was wearing a hat, apparently. You see it, he's wearing a Mexican hat. And he fell and he did a split on his landing.
That's it.
So, yeah, you see that, right?
Yeah, let me move it a little bit over. Right there.
Yeah, like I'm here putting my arrow over it, but
right, yeah.
He did a split and something just landed on his face.
Right.
It's like a brick or some shit.
Like a brick fell.
Yeah, landed on his face. So he's already dead. It's like, when you're on the floor and you're flat, your legs are all broken and the feet are all.
Yeah, they're up in the air. They're busted. I'm telling you, bro, we're good. We can learn this language.
We decide, that's what happens with deciphering.
Yeah.
It all depends on who's doing it. I'm sure all the Egyptian shit that we think we know.
Right.
It's not even what we think we know. Like, it was just, they're looking at it going, the sun god said, that you have to come back as an alligator or bring an alligator with you to your deathbed, and then somebody will come in and read a scripture. And it was just like, hey, dude, I'm trying to order some pizza. And it was nothing of what you thought it was. See?
That's good.
Could have been anything. Could have been anything. But, people want to just say, just like the planet behind the sun. Who the fuck gave them the information? Rosetta Stone? Come on. I don't believe in the Rosetta Stone. Oh, and did you hear about the fact that what is it called? The plates of the Earth?
Tectonic
plates that we don't know about past civilizations because they've been sucked under the tectonic plates. So, there could have been a fucking really smart group of people down here that are already probably down in the fucking fire.
Yeah.
That have melted.
It keeps on happening.
Yeah, and it's going to keep happening. How many times has the Earth probably rebuilt itself and been different kinds of continents? And, if you're going to say billions of years, it may be even trillions.
Well, depending
you won't know the time structure because you can't fucking take a piece of rock and say this is how old it really is, because until a certain point, it just gets evaporated and it's gone.
It's gone, yeah. Well, it becomes diamonds.
So you might be wearing a gazillion years.
But it all depends, because if you're religious, the Earth is only 6,000 years old.
Hey, That brings me to the Adam and Eve and the belly button theory.
What's that?
Why is there a belly button?
I
Why
don't
does
know.
Adam have a belly button?
I don't know. Tell me.
Well, think about it. He must have been sucking milk or nutrients from fucking who? From space?
Andy Kim.
Andy, answer that question.
Andy, come on. No, they know math. They know math.
Give us the. But that puts you. You're
right. You're right. I like your train of thought.
There's no possibility, and then why does Eve have titties? Because she's gonna make and that breaks down another thing that I think about often. I go, we'd all be retarded if we all came from Adam and Eve. That's like one bloodline.
That's it.
That's it. Like, so does everybody just come from that one pure bloodline? How unpure does it have to get before you get retarded?
Where we are now.
It's what retarded looks like.
This is it.
And maybe,
think about it.
You just brought a good topic right there, because that's a thought. What if retarded is exactly what the fuck we've been forever?
Yeah.
And we look at the retarded, that's like beyond retarded. That's like
they're older. They're older. We're just them. We're just young
with our retardation, right? And we just don't know any better.
That's it.
But that could have been it, man.
Well, I think you're onto something.
I'm fucking blown.
We're gonna need a scientist now.
That's like the orange. Is an orange because it's orange, or is the color orange because it looks like an orange?
Wow.
Which one came first? The chicken or the egg? Well, actually, that one got already. Tyson already gave us the answer for that one. He fucked me up with that one. He said that the chicken came before the egg.
Yeah, I would say so.
Makes sense. I mean, what the fuck is an egg doing, and how does an egg hatch a chicken?
Right. Exactly.
The first one is like, how do they sleep with each other if they're just eggs?
Right.
You gotta have the hen and the
yeah. And the huevo.
You gotta have huevo before you get.
Yeah.
And he's out of here.
Really?
No, sponsor, our sponsor cannot leave before we leave.
That's right. Coño, our sponsor is pulling out already.
Hey, by the way, I was watching a little bit of your show. Damn, kid. I gotta get some of your followers.
Who's that?
No, that I was watching your show. I was like, man, this guy's got followers and he's got viewers and people happening. The other day you were on with Decade.
Oh,
or was that old? No, that was recent.
Oh yeah,
that was the other day. How did that go?
With Decade or John? That was with John.
I know, but I saw Decade on the. I saw like a name.
Oh, Decade was typing.
Was he? Oh, was he your typer?
He was typing. Yeah, he was typing. No, we were talking about technology.
Shit. And you brought Decade into it.
Yeah, some shit. But there was yeah, man. So, any questions? Do we have questions here?
Questions, everybody?
Questions? It's going to be a quiz.
There's going to be a quiz at the end, yeah. Everybody pull out your number 2 pencils. Do you remember that feeling of when you were fucking in school and you were just comiendo mierda? It was a regular Tuesday. Shit wasn't happening. You were just sending a note to some fucking chick or whatever. And the teacher stops you and says, hey, everybody, take out your number 2 pencils.
And what's the first thing you did? Look at the pencil?
That just stopped you at a moment where you're like, you're fucked. Because you didn't study for shit. Yeah, I don't even know how I made it through high school. I still have nightmares that I never graduated. I have to remind myself. I have to go back and look at my little tiny certificate, the one that they give you that for your wallet.
Yeah. Oh, the little one.
The little one, yeah, the tiny one.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that thing, I think I honestly would believe myself from my dream.
You have read the name, right?
It might be. Oh,
because the print's small.
It might not even be me.
No,
And honestly, I don't remember getting mine. You know,
yeah.
it was so
I barely made
long
it, so I
ago.
don't know.
It was
Huh?
so long ago. I don't remember graduating.
Yeah.
And then I'll dream that
88.
I never made it through high school.
I did in
Oh,
88.
look, decades here. He was typing. Oh, look, you see, we talk about decade, and he appears from the fucking nowhere.
Where is he?
He's in the bottom of the feed.
Hmm.
He's saying.
Oh, I was typing. Yeah, he was typing earlier.
He's saying how you get so sexy.
I don't know what that means.
It's something with a beard. I think he grooms it.
Yeah. Well, I gotta.
Do you blow dry it?
No,
No, it just goes.
just goes there.
My shit goes like. I have to comb it down.
I don't know where my brush is.
Yeah, man, I have one of those little brushes in the car just for the beard. Apparently, okay.
No, yours is good. Yours is full. Like
No,
I still got holes. You see?
I got holes everywhere.
No, bro. No.
Wait,
It's not, yeah, but it's not as bad as mine. Yours is full. Well, no, yeah, up there I see it a little bit. Yeah,
Perfect. I got to get that pencil.
yeah. That dye. You
Yeah,
ever use
man.
that dye? You use a dye?
Nah, I feel like
Bill
the
does that. Bill uses the dye. You ever see Bill? Bill, yeah. I should say, what is that color? That or cherry blossom orange you use? Burnt ember.
I want to know who the first guy was that said, my
Hold on, let me get him in there.
perfect. I gotta even that fucking little thing down, and then
Yeah. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you. You know how you can tell that it's fake, right?
fucking perfect.
Hold on.
It's those fucking. Come on, the
Yeah,
thing
it's like
about
who
your
has
face is
fucking
that it's
hair like
uneven.
that?
Well, your face is uneven, so most of the time you're gonna have your beard, no matter what the fuck you do, even on your mustache and stuff. There's one side or one thing that never comes out proper, and then you see these guys come out of the salon and shit like that, or the barber shop for that matter. And dude, their fucking eyebrows and fucking beard are on point to another fucking level. Unless you're an Arab, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Yeah, hold on a minute. Let me get this. This is not an actual good picture, but it'll work. Hold on.
Go for it.
We should tag him. Hey, Decade, tag Bill.
Bill James.
Yeah,
Bam.
yeah, we're talking about him, so I don't want him to get offended.
Yeah. You should. Oh, and do me a favor and tag Asia and Korea,
Oh yeah.
just in case. I don't want anybody think that we didn't. If we talked
I
about
thought it was somebody you knew called Asia. Holy shit. Yeah.
just in case.
Too Cuban.
I don't think that we're talking behind their backs. We say it to your face.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You know what I'm hooked on now?
What?
Watching
Oh.
police audits. You don't know.
Hold on a minute. I hear some noises here. Hold on. I have my window open. I heard somebody talking. Police audits. What do you mean? What is that?
So basically, what happens is these guys will go randomly to an office, police station, mail, office, government buildings, anything that's funded by us.
Okay.
We the people.
Okay.
And they will walk in with video cameras and videotape the staff, the paperwork, they'll go into lobbies, and stuff like that. And the problem is that no matter where the fuck they go, the first thing that the staff will do is like, hey, you can't videotape here.
Gotcha.
But there's a law. And the law is the First Amendment.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the right to film any public property. Any area that's public. If we could walk into it as a public, space, we're allowed to film it.
Absolutely.
And now they'll get angry. They'll be like, "Well, no, you can't film me because I'm a personal person, and I don't want to be." And they're like, "Sorry, if you're in a public space and my eyes can see you, anything that my eyes can see, is public domain."
So what's this place called? What is this thing called?
Well, there's a bunch of them. If you look at them, just police auditors and stuff like that, and man, there's so many out there. There's a bunch of guys. There's actually one called Rice Krispie, and Rice Crispy.
Gotcha. All right, no, I got it.
Oh, and they do them from, you can find them in Miami, New York, anywhere. And you go, oh, dude, they'll go to a cop that, for example, maybe just like pulled up to a fire lane, to go pick up his dinner. And he's just breaking the fucking law. And they'll be like, hey, buddy, what are you doing? What the fuck's your problem? Are you allowed to do it? Can I do that too? Can I pull up my car? And, it's like everything you ever wanted to say to a cop because, listen, not that there's all bad cops, but most of you assholes.
Yeah, I know what you're
saying. Are, pull off a bunch of shit that you should not be pulling off, and doing stuff you shouldn't, just like any other job or any other person. But the difference is that you guys never get audited. You guys never get checked on because, we feel fear to, piss you off. And maybe next thing I'm getting arrested.
And if you don't know the law, you don't know how to protect yourself.
Of course. And these guys do.
And they do. So they know.
They know the law. So the first thing they're like, what are you detaining me? Right. Or they'll ask them right away, like, hey, show me. I need your ID. What's your name? And they're like, I don't have to speak to you.
Right.
I don't have to say anything. I don't have to give you ID. This is not a stop and ID state,
Correct.
And the cops will try to fucking, turn it up.
Yeah. They're trying to turn it around.
And they're like, well, suspicion is not a crime.
Right.
And then they're like, well, you're making me fear for my safety. It was like, well, you're not a feelings police.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they come up with all this crazy shit.
So go ahead. So a couple of years, like 5-6 years ago, there was a guy called Chris Miller down here in Miami. And he started a thing called Photography is Not a Crime, because what happened was that he would go down, and he's based out of Miami. He still has a site. It's called Photography is Not a Crime, Panac. And he got in trouble with the Metro Rail. They beat him up.
No shit.
Metro, yeah. He's got tons of video here in Miami. So he's been in jail. And they throw him in jail,
dude, and the lawsuit,
and they let him out.
He could get in, he could get out of the city. Woof.
Yeah. So he's been known, and it's very interesting because they would, all he's doing is taking pictures and he's videotaping, and there's no law against videotaping.
Well, here's the other thing. It's not only not against the law, but the second you become a police officer or you work for the government, your information is public property.
Right.
Beyond us.
Right.
It's like above the situation.
Right. He would go to like the court records and demand the actual paper. You know that log you fill in?
Anybody.
You can request all of that is all public records. And the lady says, well, it's going to cost $10, $10 a copy. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, show me first that it costs $10. Whatever you request is yours.
And not only that, but then a cop, for example, will come up and see that he's filming. So he'll be like, grab his personal phone, the cop, and start filming himself. and then he'll film back. And then he'll be like, oh, by the way, since you're doing that on our dime and you're working right now, I want to confiscate that film. All that footage. So do not erase any of the information on your phone. Now your phone is my phone, bitch.
All right.
Like that. And the cops are like fucking angry. Like these guys want to kill them, but they know the camera's on them. And they're careful now. Now they're careful and they're thinking about, oh, dude. And then they call off the sergeants because you can request somebody above them and they have to show up.
Yes. And then they show up and then they say, what's going on? And he tries to explain. And then the guy that knows more knows.
Yeah, the sergeant will be like, well, actually, it's the law. They're allowed
It's the law. They're allowed to
record. And they give them the walk of shame. They're like, all right, you're dismissed.
Right. And then you go and tell the guy off, you see, you're a moron. You don't know the laws. You don't know anything.
Oh, yeah.
You're just a rent-a-cop.
Now, think about this. Think about the fact that as a cop, you are protecting people and their rights. And you're the one that first is discriminating all your rights by asking you for ID when you're not allowed to, by stopping you maybe at a light for something and then asking you for information. Instead of, like, for example, if you have a broken tail light.
Right. They ask you for ID first.
They ask you for ID first. They're not supposed to. They could just give you the tail light ticket. They don't have to ask anything else. You haven't broken any other crimes, but they'll try to ask you to, like, hey, I need to check your car. and you're afraid, so you're like, yeah, sure, go ahead, and you're like hoping that
And
they're gonna buy that.
you just what is it? It's called not admission of guilt, but you allowed them.
You
If
are
you
allowing
allow
them,
them to come into your
and
property,
no, and
we
if you
do.
tell
And
them,
by
for
the way,
example,
we do that. We do that in events too. This is a good transition over to that. When a cop ever goes to a house
yo,
and says, "Oh, by the way, you're being loud" or whatever. If you notice, they don't step in until you welcome them in. Or
of course,
if you're in the backyard, they'll go to the easement and they'll flash their light. They'll grab the
and then you
flashlight
open the door, and
and then they'll go like that and they'll wave. They'll put the light on your face, but they don't go in the party. They're not allowed.
they're not allowed to go in. Yeah,
They got to have a warrant to go in the house, or if you invite them in, then that's different.
It's like a fucking Dracula.
Yeah.
If you don't invite them in, they can't come in.
All they can do is talk in the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that whole thing of confiscating your equipment, they can't do any of that.
Well, they can't. But here's the funny part. They will fear it into you,
right,
to make you stop whatever. It's like there's so many things that they do against, the rule.
Right.
Just to get their hands on their final product, which is, to go ahead and, maybe hope that you had a fucking ton of weed, somewhere in your car. And yeah, you didn't look suspicious, but hey, maybe if you look in every 100 car, you're going to get one.
I'm dying for them to stop me one day and then just say, and say, oh, well, as long as you don't look in my trunk, I'm okay with it. Whatever you do, just don't look in the trunk and look at them like that.
Dude, it's if you look at these videos, they're amazing. They actually inspire you. Like the DUI checkpoints.
Oh, that's
don't open your window.
Don't open the window. Yeah, just talk.
Don't open the window.
All the paperwork.
Yeah, you don't even have to show them the paperwork.
I know.
That's a courtesy.
I know.
They're not stopping you. There isn't anything now. They have to have major probable suspicion of you. Like I think I saw a dead body in the back seat.
Exactly.
But they know how to work their way through you, and
right. Because the thing is that they don't educate the citizens. The citizens are not educated on the laws that you have, the rights that you have to do things.
No, well, to the point that I think some cops actually believe that they can get away with, like it's on their side. Like they get shocked when they get somebody who says, I don't have to give you my ID. And they're like, are you detaining me?
Right.
And then they don't say anything to you. Because they say,
no, you ask them, what are you detaining me for? What are you detaining me for?
And
well, you look suspicious. Okay, great.
I'm like, well, suspicion is not a crime.
Right. Exactly.
You have to find me doing something that is reasonable.
Right.
That for you to say, okay, yeah, like you see me with a gun jumping a fence of somebody else's house.
Right. And not only that, I mean, the other thing I suggest people do is buy the cams. The cameras that go on your rear dash thing.
Yeah,
and get both.
I'm ordering one because of that.
And get a cheap one. You don't even have to spend a lot of money. You spend like $40 for it. As long as you have some sort of footage. That way, as soon as they stop you, you aim that one camera to your side and just have it. And the first thing, if I ever get stopped, the first thing I got is the recorder. Yeah. I turned that thing on and I am recording everything. That way, when he walks into the window, he's in frame.
Listen, in the major sense of it all, you should back yourself up.
Absolutely.
Because it's not your word against his anymore.
Exactly.
It's it's not a lie. It's not made up. It's a fucking fact or not, Right. If it's on the camera, that's it. It's known. And listen, I'm sorry, officers, but there was going to be a time in life when shit was going to be recorded left and right, and you're not going to be able to fucking pull half of those things that you pull. Listen, half the times that I got my tickets, I earned those tickets.
Yeah, right.
That's the reality. I did something stupid. Right. I ran a light,
Well, we had an incident in Fat Tuesdays that was similar. I've said that story a couple of times, where I called the police because I called the police that was there because this guy was going to attack me, and everybody saw it, and the guy detained me, He
Get the
literally,
fuck out.
put the cuffs on me and took me down to the car and stuck me in the car for like an hour. And, the security guard, the other guy, remember the big guy, Tiny, I think they called him, that big guy?
Yeah.
Junior, I don't know what they called him, but that big guy went down there and talked to the cops. He goes, dude, what are you saying? That's the MC that was MCing today here. He didn't do anything. He was sitting there and you got the wrong guy. It's the other guy. And then little do we know, there was a longer story to the thing where he knew the guy that was, attacking. And,
no shit.
Yeah,
so he went on, he picked a side.
Yeah, he picked a side, and then a couple of years ago, when I was doing the Coco
called
walk
you to
thing in the
apologize?
middle. He go, no. He came up to me a year later. Listen, no, he came up to me a year later when we were doing Halloween, and he goes, "You're not supposed to be here."
No.
He came straight at me. He goes, "You're not supposed to be here," and I had the Coco Walk agent there. I had not Kent Security, Flake Security. They were all there. They're all with radio, and they told him, "Bro,
you're not supposed to be.
You're not supposed to be here. Get the hell out."
You're not supposed to be in many places right now.
Yeah.
But
so,
that's
bro,
power trip and shit, man.
It's a power trip, right?
It's like, and the dude remembered. He
he remembered. He definitely
crazy.
Remembered.
That is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And, so that just goes to show you. But, man, that when we get mad maybe about the cameras and everything, that same technology is very fucking helpful now, for all of us. Because, man, where you would think that they don't know if you're streaming live, they don't know if maybe, because they, maybe some one of these cops that is like, on the other side of the law completely and breaking rules, all of a sudden he's like, well, I'm gonna have to kill this guy,
bro.
Imagine. Now they got I thought about it the other day like this. If I leave my house right now, I pull out, I go into the corner, I get into the light, I turn, I hit somebody, and then I run, and nobody catches me,
right?
All they got to do is go back to the feed of the corner of the camera.
Yeah.
That's going to then find my tag.
Right.
They're going to see the whole
there.
fucking accident, maybe. Or they're going to see the car prior to the accident or after the accident.
Or passing by, or there's a restaurant with a camera that's out in the street and saw you pass.
All they have to do is say they want it bad enough.
Yeah.
And they will find the information, because there's no way you could get away with not being seen by a camera, this day and age.
Yeah. No, you're definitely going to be seen.
Yeah, so if you're trying to be a big fucking criminal, you better definitely have that stolen car, tags, they have to go all the way to that next level shit. But if you weren't planning on doing something and some shit just happened and it just happened to be that you were not prepared, you're going to get caught. That's it.
No, you're right. You're right.
So yeah, man. That's what's going on with that. And Bill never came.
No, he never showed up.
He's like, fuck you. I don't want to talk about my lines on my beard.
Yeah, line.
So yeah, man. So that's what's happening, and that's I think that is how we're gonna end the show tonight. Good. Today was we'll call it once again and it was an angry.
So I guess you can remove the looking for new gear, what's coming out soon, and inside scoops. So you can take all that out and replace it with whatever we talked about.
That I've been doing that lately. It starts off with one angle, and then I have to go back and reword everything that was the conversation.
So you got dog asses,
dog asses,
Asians,
K-pop, beard lines, and cop audit.
How do we get so sidetracked?
I don't know, man. That's the mind, man. That's how it works. But fuck it. It's always a good time. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Monday DJ Han Shit Show with my sidekick, badass motherfucker. He could do the robot. George Jet. Hey. That's right. And here we go. Oh, we're always, the funny thing is that I always look back at the Facebook and you're still talking. I'm like, what the fuck is he saying? Shut the fuck up.
I forgot. Okay, you got to give it a little pause before you actually hit
so So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this show is brought to you by bam. Here we go. If I could get my mouse working. Boom. All Permit Solutions Incorporated. Permit Man at Comcast. That's who you got to reach. Permit Man at Comcast.net. That's our boy Andy. Don't forget, catch us again Monday. By the way, this coming Monday, I have an interview. It's gonna be we got another interview. Somebody once again back into the classic era. It's once again one of those people that you want to know a little bit on how it all began, how they got started, where it came from, and the whole thing. And somebody who I partied with. He came by one of our house parties when back in the day, so I'm not going to give it away, but it's going to be interesting, and it's going to be Miami based. Let's call it that.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Peace the fuck out. Shit show. We out. Nathan, we're still here.